Hey everybody, I'm the hiking chef. I have an awesome episode for you guys today. I'm gonna show you how to hike to Santa Ynez Falls via Topanga State Park. I'm also gonna show you how to cook a tomato soup from scratch with grilled cheese. This episode starts off just a little bit differently. The beginning takes place at the Santa Falls trailhead, where I just so happened to slip and really injure my knee. It was kind of a tough episode to film and do. I can't wait to show you guys. Let's get started. Hey everyone, I'm the hiking chef. On this channel, we're all about adventure, great food, and exploring the outdoors. Sometimes we hike, sometimes we cook, and sometimes we do a little bit of both. Whatever today brings, let's get into it.
Because you don't know when you're going to go. So don't take this shit serious.
I brought an extra change of boots. You could see why too.
So all I can say is keep some sunshine on your face.
I've never really been back here. I guess I'm in Topanga Canyon at Topanga State Park. It is super beautiful out here. The houses, it doesn't even look like California. All these like really old oak trees and stuff. And my knee is really swelling up, hurting a little bit more than it did when it first happened. I think I'm just kind of like relaxed and the adrenaline is wearing off. So I'm gonna try to take this one a little bit easier. It's not too far of a hike. Santa Falls was 3.8 miles with 400 feet elevation gain. I believe this one to the waterfall and back is a total of only 2 miles with 230 feet elevation gain. So it shouldn't be bad. I heard there's like a little bit of a rock scramble at the very end. It's busy right now. The parking lot is closed. So I had to park here on the side of the road, and it's really tight, really narrow. I'm really excited to get started. I have to change my socks. I changed my shirt. I'm gonna do a shoe change. I did trail runners on the last hike, and this time I'm doing hiking boots. I talk a little bit about that on the first episode of the trail report. It's kind of like a new podcast style episode I'm going to be dropping here and there just to kind of give an update and my thoughts on everything going on in the outdoor world. It's really dope. Check it out, you guys. I love it. Actually, I was a little nervous about doing it at first. Didn't think it was going to be like as good or as fun, but so far it's I like it a lot, actually. So check that out. Make sure you guys subscribe to my channel so you don't miss the next episode. I'm still gonna cook my famous grilled cheese with tomato soup. So I'm gonna quit talking now, get changed, and get going on the trail.
Afraid of nothing.
It's funny, I keep seeing like everybody go into this like hike with like no backpack and not even like a water bottle. And here I am looking like I'm day camping. You can see right behind me, that's where I parked. The park entrance is right here around the corner. so far. I'm really impressed. Everything is super green. I think that's like what makes it so pretty and alive here right now. The trails like aren't even busy at all. I've only seen like a few groups of people. Not that muddy. This is like the first muddy spot I've seen. And it looks like I went to the wrong trailhead. So this hike is gonna be about 5 miles total, not 2. So oops, but I'm getting there. It looks like there's like 2 ways you can get to this waterfall. So I just passed what they call the latitude. It seemed like it was like a major intersection, and I went left towards the waterfall. Check out this fallen tree. Damn. That doesn't make it any easier on my knee. Oh, but it seems like it's doing well now that I'm going again, and I'm probably gonna be regretting it tonight and tomorrow. Wow, check that out, you guys. And a view of the ocean. There's like the mountains way over there. You can't see them. They're like, they have snow all over them. I could not tell you what those mountains are. Maybe the San Gabriels, but they look a little different from here. And then I'm at the Santa Ynez trailhead, and just a beautiful view of the Pacific Ocean over here. It's just gorgeous. I've never really, to be honest, I'm a pretty humble guy, and I've never heard of the Topanga State Park. So it looks like this is like super all new to me. It looks like I'm gonna be headed downhill. This track is really, really skinny. I have a feeling like no one ever like goes this way to get to the waterfall. I think there's like an easier way, which is the way I wanted to go to, but this works too. I'm kind of like stoked I came this way. It always just works out, you know? So I'm gonna show you guys how skinny this trail is, and it looks like it's going all downhill, which means on my way out, I'm gonna be going all back uphill, which is gonna not be fun.
It is repetition which makes for perfection.
One of the cool things, or things that I like about hiking near the Pacific coast, is you don't really have to worry about coming around the corner and sneaking up on a bear. Mountain lions, yes, but I mean, in the San Gabriels and in the mountains, they have bears and mountain lions. So I guess it's just one less predator you have to worry about. These bushes on the trail, it's like really high and you can't see around the corner. I feel like it would be a great place to like sneak up around the corner on a predator on accident. There are mountain lions over here, probably a good amount. Southern Californians love mountain lions. We love protecting mountain lions. There's a little spur trail here. So I'm gonna kind of just take a look at my map. I use the Gaia map. It has GPS. I'm gonna check it out here. No, not the trail I'm looking for. Here we go. Santa Ynez Canyon Trail to the left. And look at all these purple flowers here, all about to really bloom. These are all gonna be blooming here next month. I really can't get over how pretty these views are, and I'm losing a lot of elevation. And I just like looked over to the left, and it looks like the canyon goes like way down. I'm gonna be really climbing a lot to get out of here. It's actually kind of starting to sink in that parking and starting where I started was really stupid, especially with a bad knee.
Cause you don't know when you're gonna go. So don't take this shit set. You better have some fun and kind of it. So all I can say is keep some sunshine on your face.
I cannot get over how beautiful this trail is. I just look to my left and there's a giant blimp floating out there. And it almost feels like I'm on Catalina Island. That's what kind of vibe it's giving me right now. But it is really steep and really muddy. I am also starting to think I may have twisted my knee because I had those trail runners on and they didn't really have that much grip. They're pretty old. I'm really due for like a new pair, and I have a feeling that was the reason that my knee twisted. I just lost grip. I'm really blessed it wasn't worse. Coming off that ridge line, and I'm going to be going into this canyon. All these oak trees right here. It looks super shaded. I'm probably about halfway there. I'm really impressed with this hike so far. I've never been here, and it's like a lot better than what I expected. I started this hike on the wrong path, but honestly I think I'm on the right path now, because it's just really awesome. The only problem is gonna be hiking on the way out. It's gonna be like a butt kicker. Like I came from all the way that ridge line, so it's like a good 1,000, it's gonna be like a good 1,500 feet climb, and my knee is a little sore, and it's gonna be getting hot out. I'm happy I'm gonna have some lunch here in a little bit, and I'm happy to get into the shade, hopefully here. So far, this hike is so much better than I ever expected. I didn't expect it to be like this. I thought it was gonna be kind of like dry and open, almost like Magoo Peak or something, but there's just so many oak trees. It's really beautiful, tons of water. I must have crossed the water at least 7 or 8 times, so really dope. I walked right past this sign and turned around, looked at my map, and realized this is the way to the waterfall. I got up to the sign and it says waterfall right there. So this trail, it's a little confusing. There's not a lot of signs to get to this waterfall, so pretty interesting. I would definitely download the map and just do a little bit of research before you come looking for this waterfall. I thought it was gonna be really easy. I just like underestimated it, and here I am kind of doing extra miles, a bum knee, missing the sign. So make sure you do your research. I am like 0.1 of a mile away. This hike, it was a lot more difficult than I thought. Kind of takes me back to being the old hiking chef. Kind of like a little bit of like getting lost, not knowing where I'm going, new adventure. So kind of cool, but just my knee just really hurts. So that kind of just takes the fun out of things, but I'm really close. I'm getting really hungry. It's getting hot out and I have a long day to go. So let's go check out Santa Ynez Falls, you guys. I just got my first glimpse of the waterfall. Whew. And this is not easy, but it looks beautiful. That was Santa Ynez waterfall. Sorry I didn't get too many good shots. It was pretty busy down there and honestly my knee is really killing me. So to get back there kind of took a lot, and to get out of there it's taking a lot. I'm just kind of disappointed. I'm moving like I'm 100 years old. Oh, it's getting like hard to bend. So I'm still gonna cook lunch, grilled cheese with tomato soup, and I'm making the tomato soup from scratch. I am currently back on the Santa Ynez trail. I'm happy to be back on it too. It's a lot smoother. It was way too difficult to cook at Santa Ynez Falls. It was just too tight, too many people. So I found a really chill rock right next to the stream, and I'm gonna get started here. I'm gonna first get started on the tomato soup. I had these tomatoes left over from when I hiked to the top of Potato Chip Rock and I did like an heirloom tomato salad. Super fun episode. They are really ripe and juicy, so it's perfect to not let them go to waste and use them for this tomato soup here. And what I'm going to be doing is pretty much dicing them up and cooking them down for about 20 to 30 minutes. I cut up just like a real rough chop 2 heirloom tomatoes, threw them in my pot. Next, I'm gonna cut up a shallot and throw it in there, and then I'm gonna simmer this for about 20 minutes. Tomato soup is simmering. I'm gonna get started on making the grilled cheese. For the outside, you always wanna butter up the bread. I'm actually using sourdough, and I got garlic butter I picked up from Sam's Club to give it that extra flavor. And then for the cheese, I'm actually using Colby Jack cheese. This soup is looking super bomb. I'm gonna season it with salt and pepper, and you can actually add a little bit of sugar or oregano if you like, basil. I'm also gonna add a little bit of just straight tomato sauce, and then I'm gonna let that sit for another 5 minutes and then blend it. I'm really tired, but I know this is gonna be worth it. Today was a way longer day too. I miss my wife and baby right now. So I'm just really eager to finish this and get back to the truck. It might be a little premature to start blending it, but I'm gonna go for that right now. And then I'm gonna set it aside and cook those grilled cheeses. This pocket rocket really just heats up like the center of the pan, so I'm constantly having to rotate the pan. And it's so funny right now, I didn't notice, but there's like 2 caves like right up here, right behind me, and this group of kids just went right in there and started smoking a bunch of weed. It was so funny. I was like, man, what a bad spot to pick. They had a good time. So I am flipping these grilled cheeses before they burn. They are done. I am super excited right now. I can't wait to dip them in that tomato soup. Ooh, it's kind of cold out too, so this is like the perfect lunch right now. I cannot believe I made grilled cheese with tomato soup from scratch right now, out here on the trail. What a beautiful day. Oh my gosh, look at this. It's still steaming right here. Test this out. I'm starving. That is bomb. So bomb. All right, I'm gonna finish this, and then I got about 2 miles to go to get back to the truck. It's gonna be a whole new hike because I'm heading uphill for the whole way. My knee is literally double the size right now. And it is like, it's like so swollen and stiff, it's hard to bend. So honestly, I hope I can make it up that trail. I'm a little worried, but I'm gonna do whatever I can do. I'm gonna eat first though. I am all packed up, headed out. This bum knee. Whew. It's got about 2 miles to go right now, so wish me luck, everybody. I made it back to the road and I could hardly walk right now. I did a total of 11 miles and 1,600 feet elevation gain for the day, but I should not have done this hike. I should have just went home and chilled because my knee is like super swollen and I'm probably gonna be out for a couple of weeks. Sorry the ending of this episode wasn't very eventful. I just like haven't been feeling myself and struggling and just wanting to get back to the truck like as soon as possible, so kind of bummed for the day. Hopefully, you know, it's not as bad and I can get back out here pretty soon. But this was a beautiful hike. I really loved it. Really different, something I haven't done before, and it's not what I was expecting. So I really recommend it. Thank you so much for watching, you guys. If you like this video, please hit the thumbs up button. And if you want to see more hiking and cooking outdoors, please subscribe to my channel. I'll see you guys next episode.